Hello, welcome back to Reading Success Academy. I'm Paula Smith, and in this lesson, we're going to work on some second grade spelling words. So, if you have a student who could use some help with their spelling and they're in either second grade or maybe even a struggling speller in third grade, or maybe you have a first grader who'd like a little bit more of a challenge. Either way, they're welcome to join me. They'll need paper, pencil, and a colored pencil or two, actually, two colored pencils, and we'll get started by setting up our paper. So first thing you'll need is just a piece of lined writing paper. That's most helpful, I think. And we're going to fold it down the middle like a hot dog bun, just like this. And then we'll open it back up and we're going to write the two different ways to spell the sound is a lovely sound, and we're going to work on that one. We spell it with OO and with OU, and we use the sound in words like foot and cook and wood. So we'll sort our list into those two different spellings, and we're going to use two different colors to help sort those out. All right, let's move over to that list of words. This is how your paper should be set up. OUL on one side and OU on the other. Okay, our first word is took, like I took a nap or someone took my iPad or something like that. I don't know what's going on in this picture. Whatever. I think the kid is really mad about it though, for sure. Took. So what we'll do is we'll pick a color for OO. I'm going to use red today for OO. And on my paper, I've got the OO spelling, and I'm going to underline it. And then I'm also going to choose a different color and put my OUL words over here. And now we should be all set up. And we're going to start by listening for the sound you hear in took. The sounds are t, k, took. So if you haven't really thought about this before, is actually a vowel sound. So this is a consonant, vowel, consonant sounding word, but we have two letters to spell that vowel sound. 3 sounds, 4 letters. Let's say each sound as we write the letters so that we can use as many senses as possible to learn the information faster and retain it longer. So here we go. Took is T. Switch colors and write Notice that I'm holding that sound while I write both of those letters. I want you to do that too. And then we're going to go to K. And now we have took. Let's move on to our next word. Now we have wool. That one has the sound spelled with 2 O's. So we're going to stay right in that same column as before. And we're going to say w. Switch colors. Underline that and then wool. Hope you're doing all right over there. If you need more time to write these, you can always go back and watch the recording. I always lay these up for you so you can go back and check these out. We're not going to do the whole list today. We're going to do a few of them, and then I'm going to show you a fun way to practice these words too. All right, our next word has that OUL spelling of So again, just 3 sounds, k, d, but this one has 5 letters for those 3 sounds. Start out with your pencil and write k. Then switch to whichever color you like for that sound, for OUL. And yes, I do want you to hold that sound while you write all 3 of them, because it'll help you remember that it takes 3 letters to make that sound. And then we're going to finish this with d. K, d, could. Like could you? Next up, we have look. Like take a look. Now this one's spelled a lot like took, So I'm not going to model that one. You're just going to put an ooh right here instead of a t, and then you have the right word. Let's move on to the next word. Now we have book. 3 sounds, b, k, book. And again, we have that same spelling as took. We're just changing that very first vowel sound there. Now we have would, like would you like to help me with the dishes? All right, let's grab that pencil and say each sound as we write the letters. W, switch colors. Underline your sound. And d, would. Would you like to do another word? I think you would. Well, at least I would. Let's do one more. Now we have 2 O's for your sound. Now notice in this word we have a consonant blend at the beginning of it, but I want to make sure that you are separating these sounds when you are writing it. When we're reading, we do blend sounds together, but when we're spelling, we're actually taking those sounds apart. We call that segmenting. So we're going to say s, t, d while we're writing this one. All right, grab your pencil and say s, t. Switch colors. Underline that spelling. And d, stood. He stood after sitting in the chair for too long. All right, now I'm going to show you something fun that you can do with these. So take your OO color, and the words that have OO, we can cross them over. We're going to make some crisscross words here. So let's go ahead and just use stood. So you're going to write stood at an angle, and you're going to say each sound as you write the letters. S. Oops, got to get my mouse to catch up with me. Come on now. T. D. And I'm kind of writing this uphill, and it's a little sloppy because I can't really turn my paper. And then we're going to choose another word on the list to cross over it. So we'll just find another word in our list that has 2 O's. We have plenty of them here, like would, and we're going to write w. We leave that one here. D, would. And now you can do the same thing with your OUL words. Let's grab that blue color that I had. And we're going to say k, d. I'm going to go back and underline all this I should have done it with my O's as well. And then I'm going to cross over with would. No, you know what? Maybe I'm going to take that back. I don't want that line there because it's going to get my way. Okay. Now you can share either the O, the U, or the L. I'm going to share the U when I cross would over it. W, d, would. There we go. So we call those crisscross words because you can cross one over the other because they share the same letters in the spelling. All right, we're going to stop it here. If you would like to see more of this lesson, you can go to spellingclasses.com and you can see all of those in the 2nd grade level. I think this is week 10 of the lessons. And if you would like to have the list and the worksheets that go with it, just reach out to me. You can email me at hello@readingsuccessacademy.com. I'm happy to share those with you. And if you have any questions about the method that I use to teach spelling, I'll be happy to help you with that as well. All right, make sure that you subscribe so you know when I go live next and you can be in on the next lesson. In fact, I'm going to be doing an advanced code reading lesson here in just a little bit. Hope to see you then. Bye.